Regency era London, beautiful costumes, stellar British cast, drama, romance, and a lot of gossip. Oh yes, I'm indeed talking about the Netflix original hit show Bridgerton. You all must have already binge-watched this. But if you haven't, spoiler alert, because we have for you things that even Lady Whistledown wasn't aware of. Hello entertainment enthusiasts, welcome to Unlimited Movies. In today's episode, we will be looking at 7 of the biggest gems hidden in the popular TV show Bridgerton. Before we start, make sure you've subscribed to our channel and turn on the post notifications to know more about our latest videos. So without further ado, let's dig into the secrets behind this show. Bridgerton is created and based on a book series written by Julia Quinn by Shonda Rhimes' production company, Shondaland. The show is set in Regency London in the early 19th century and has been praised for its eclectic cast, interesting plotlines, intricate sets and costumes, and oh yes, plenty of hot scenes. Lady Whistledown, articulated by Julie Andrews, narrates and reveals the lives and mysteries of elite families in Bridgerton as debutantes come out and meet their match in society. The Netflix story, based on Julia Quinn's novels, stole the hearts of audiences across the globe who fell between Daphne Bridgerton, played by Phoebe Dynevor, and Simon, Duke of Hastings, played by Regé-Jean Page, for the Regency-era atmosphere and intense chemistry. But even the most dedicated fans may not know everything about the show. Let's take a look at those secrets. Number 1. Beyoncé inspired Queen Charlotte's look. And although it is a period drama, Bridgerton combines themes from today's pop music, weaving tracks by the likes of Taylor Swift, Maroon 5, and Ariana Grande into instrumental versions, and even pays tribute to designs made popular by the likes of Beyoncé. For its hairstyle inspirations, Bridgerton draws from many different decades amidst its Regency era setting. In January 2021, Mark Pilcher, the hair and makeup artist of the season, told Insider that he based Daphne's curly bangs on the memorable look of Audrey Hepburn from War and Peace in 1956. Mark Pilcher told Vogue that when he researched Queen Charlotte and discovered that she was of African descent, it gave him so much more room to develop her beautiful looks. He went on to state that he used period silhouettes, but he also used locks, braids, and afro-textured designs as a celebration of the race of the character. Her giant afro was in the form of a wig from Gainsborough, inspired by Beyoncé as Gold members Foxy Cleopatra in Austin Powers. Pilcher mirrored his comments on Essence, saying he gathered up some pictures and then he saw Beyoncé Knowles, an Austin Powers Gold member, and that's when he thought that's what he wanted. He wanted the best afro that anyone had ever seen. In particular, the wig was probably 4 or 5 wigs all bundled together. So we had the ringlet wigs, and then we bought afros and then straightened them out and reset them to curl sticks and rub them through so we could get the best volume of afro, then suit them on top of each other just to get the perfect shape, he told. Number 2. Lady Danbury helped create her signature look. Actress Adjoa Andoh, who plays Lady Danbury, told New African magazine that Lady Danbury has a walking cane with her at all times. The actress also mentioned that there would always be a cane and a hat for Regency men of that time. The fact that her character was a widow for her meant that she needed her to embody within her feminine some of the masculines. In order to illustrate the unique role of wealth and influence she had in a culture that did not give a woman a tremendous amount of independence, she asked for a hat for her persona. Number 3. The romances were highly orchestrated. The debutantes of high society are supposed to present themselves as respectable and untouched on Bridgerton, but the show does not shy away from exploring the righteous bedroom antics of the characters. In Bridgerton, Daphne Bridgerton and Simon Basset, the Duke of Hastings, get it on in almost every room in his estate, particularly in Season 1, Episode number 6. For nudity and romantic subplots, an intimacy coordinator collaborated with the couple and other cast members, which showrunner Chris Van Dusen said were choreographed. this was all such that the cast felt relaxed. The crew always left it in their hands to take the scenes as far as they wanted to. The showrunner told E! News that those scenes were extensively choreographed, like your hand goes here, your leg goes there, like an action sequence. They were all really scripted. Phoebe Dynevor said to E! News that she was genuinely proud of those scenes. She went on to say later that they had really tried hard to make them feel genuine. She admitted to feeling very secure as well. She said she felt very safe with Roger and the coordinator of intimacy. She went on to say that those scenes were blurred out as if they were complex stunts. Number 4. About that controversial sex scene. Daphne, having discovered that she had misinterpreted the remarks of her husband Simon about fathering children and having recently heard how babies are born, assumes control of the situation in order to try and get what she needs in one sex scene. Every artistic aspect was prepared at that decisive moment, and the actress who plays the Duchess, Phoebe Dynevor, had a clear say in the depiction of her character. Lizzie Talbot, Bridgerton's intimacy advisor, told Vulture that the crew was very adamant that there needed to be a display of control, so it's Daphne who pulls her own hair out of the braids, and it's Daphne who pushes her husband further so he can see her. Phoebe decided to detach her hair from the braids herself, the organizer had said, because it's an inspiring moment, and so much is tangled up in women's hair at that time. Number 5. Let us get soaked. In reality, the cathartic rained-out party scene at the Hastings courtyard was shot on a soundstage indoors, enabling the crew to monitor the water's volume and temperature, thus allowing it to drain properly without flooding the set. And we can't just rain in a studio and make it just go everywhere. They had a big tank underneath to catch the water. Set director Gina Cromwell told BuzzFeed that it must be carefully compiled and that there was an incredible variety of pipes and stuff going on. From his point of view, the director went on to say that he was only interested in ensuring that there were flowers, always flowers, and that there was food and beautiful stuff like that. But he later went on to say that they were hopefully misled from the point of view of the audience into believing that it was simply an outside set. Number 6. Filming that big reveal was an actual secret mission. The name of gossip newsletter writer Lady Whistledown is eventually unveiled in the first season finale. Nicole Coughlan, aka Penelope, told Variety that while shooting that scene she had so much fun. She also said that in the midst of COVID, she had to record it, which meant she had to be super highly secretive. She recalled that she had to be flown over from Ireland and tested and do the fitting. She confessed to it being hyper secret. She went on to say that she couldn't let anyone know she was there or what was going on, but she found the secretiveness quite fun. The only Bridgerton sequence shot during the COVID period was the crucial scene, the actress said. At the height of the coronavirus pandemic, she explained that season 1 concluded at the end of February. When asked whether there was going to be a second season, Coughlan said that everybody really hoped for it. She said the show was an extreme pleasure to make and that the response the show got was beyond her wildest dreams. But hey, they just announced season 2. Number 7. The show's costume designer focused on creating a Shonda look. The costumes play a major role in Bridgerton, particularly the ladies' clothes, as many of the characters spent endless hours in the dressmaker shop Modiste, putting on new gowns for numerous social events. Bridgerton's costume designer Ellen Mirochnick said in a November 2020 interview with Slate that while conceptualizing the show's costumes, she did not emphasize historical authenticity. There must be an aspect that viewers watching it now will really dig into and not be dragged back to a time in history to which they cannot relate to. That throughout the story, Mirochnick said there is something about it that has them swept away instantly. And then Shonda's there. And what this means is that the designer attached a unique aesthetic to Shonda. And if you're reading about all the Shonda series, it's clear whether they're period or present day. They are really trendy in their own right. These are the Easter eggs hidden inside the popular Netflix series Bridgerton. So, which secret did you find most surprising? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, then don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.